All right. Today is our second full day of the week. Feeling all right. I've just kind of I've been thinking about this series and what I've been doing and kind of how things are going. And I realize a lot of this is more like a video diary for myself than anything. I find doing this is very tranquil because the idea of people seeing it, it's not physically in front of me. So, I probably don't notice it to the degree when I see things like 300 views, when I see 30 views, when I see 70 views, or anything like that. It's hard to wrap around my head that those are actual people. So a lot of times I feel like I'm just talking to the air, to the general. Okay, you can't really write that. I was in the middle of saying something, and an Amber Alert went off and it paused my recording, basically. What I was trying to say is that this type of stuff is very tranquil because it just kind of leaves me out into the open air with my thoughts. It's very therapeutic, especially when I need it to be. For a lot of people, the gym is like it's a way to get healthy. It's a tool. It's a vehicle to a destination that they want. But I feel like, for me, it's just like it's a hobby similar and sort of like, if you ever play like a lot of video games or something, it's very similar to that, where it's like, it's almost an escapism out of your daily, 9 to 5, your work, your life, everything else. You can just kind of step back and just the weight you're doing, how many repetitions, how many sets, and then on to the next one. I feel like it's very, very nice to be able to just clear your mind. I'm a very anxious person, so especially when I feel anxiety, a lot of times what I do is I tend to just want to be entirely alone. Times kind of like this, where it's just me and nothing else, and I can very easily just deal with my thoughts on my own. I always feel worried with other people when they're around me when I'm doing something like this, or when I'm doing just about anything and I feel nervous. I hate that feeling because I'm afraid that people will notice it, and for some reason them noticing it is worse off. Maybe that's because I just don't like people seeing me in a different way, having any sort of weakness to me or something like that, but I have to realize also that I'm also human. And I think that physical exercise, going to the gym, working out, attempting to build myself is another way of showing that kind of humility, that I am not perfect, that I struggle in tons of aspects, and that I'm a human being that is okay to elate emotions. And I feel like for a lot of guys out there who use this as a vehicle to try and be somebody they're not, I see a lot on social media, you're missing half the point of going. At least from my understanding and my meaning to it. But I don't know, man. Just my ramblings today, because I was feeling a bit nervous like this morning. I was just kind of feeling it, like that kind of queasiness, that oh man, like you just feel like you're just gonna throw up, or you feel like, if anybody who's had like some anxiety problems, you probably know what I'm talking about. That all of a sudden all you're focusing on is your heartbeat. You're not looking around at anything, afraid that something's gonna notice you. It's almost like immediate, like a fight or flight kicks in. But probably get only take a half scoop of take a half scoop of pre-workout. It's my favorite day of the week. We will get right into it. I know we're doing some pull-ups most likely if the pull-down machine is taken. So we will see. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a weird angle to work this, but we're doing some pull-ups again, man. Just see what we can kind of make do. Slow, controlled. Let's get through the whole range. Good first set. I'm gonna do probably about 3. And we have 2 lat pull downs open, so I'm hoping I can at least use 1. Yeah, to a degree. I just think that these are almost better than pull down set, just because it's more of a full body movement. Being able to move your body weight, I feel like, is much more impressive to a degree, which is why calisthenics looks so impressive. But even partial body weight here, it works the lats really, really well. It's just a good overall exercise. I mean, we definitely do the lat pull-downs as well, but especially wide grip pull-ups. They're difficult and they're very easy to progressively overload in this case. So all I do is just move a little weight. And also the fail safes are much nicer. And I'm definitely not very strong still. Let's get one more. One more for some ones. Yeah, I'm gonna swing this last one. I also feel a little bit of a forearm pump. I feel like that's certainly an issue here. I'm gonna start the lowest pump. Again, the forearms kind of go, so that's where we probably like to have straps on, but we need to get some pull downs. We're doing it a little lighter. 3 sets on this. Just gonna go for that full contraction the whole way down on the back here. We're kind of sort of blasting the lats here. So, I mean, that weight's relatively light. Dude, you can't beat these. 2 more sets, and then we'll go do some shrugs, and then try some forearms. Set 2, we're going down. We have 2 pull downs now, which is nice. But
I'm gonna put the straps on for the last one. Drop this to 60, 65. Move the straps, and then we'll pull this one to partials. Okay. A little bit around a minute, maybe 45 seconds, honestly. It's gonna be some very long wrist wrapping times here. Honestly, it's gonna take me fucking forever on this side. Not too bad. Okay, that's good. Let's get out of this. And I'll do some shrugs. Hopefully it's open. If not, we'll have to kind of do a makeshift way for it. Okay, we're gonna just add fives to this side. Shrugs are on the table here. Pull up on this side. All right, just shrug. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. We'll hit set 2 in a sec. I'm gonna run set 2 here. Basically, my way of doing this is build up like this here. But you don't have much stability when you're like this, so I'm trying to kind of bring it right to the end section. So maybe if I go from here, it might be a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. The thing about doing just like standard shrugging up here is that you're kind of neglecting the back. So if you round a little forward and then you shrug, it's kind of going to help you a little more. Hit the rest of those traps. So maybe if I even turn around and do it like this. We'll see. That might help. But no, we're going to send this third set down. Then we're going to take off the fives and we're going to do straight 45s. But that's it. I mean, they're pretty good. I definitely feel stretched. A good stretch, deep stretch in the bottom half of the position. Just afraid of too much variability when I'm kind of a little sway. We'll see. Except for getting the real tension here. That's pretty good. Probably a little bit better now that I can see myself. But certainly not a bad day. Two more. Okay, a little bit check. Pretty sure this is set 5. Man, I'm just trying to think. What else could I add to really help the lats? The only thing I think that I normally liked a lot more was like a single arm row, that cable. If I could probably get something like that, I feel like that'll help me a lot. Just first of all, making sure the lats are even. I don't have a single arm movement right now. And just really building that bottom half of the lat when you're pulling through. So we'll double check, see that's open. Probably hit a burner set maybe. To the last one. Okay, man, we got ourselves one more. One more. You know what that means? Potentially some partials here. And then I'm gonna hopefully run down, hit that cable real quick. Make sure those lats are nice and tender. I mean, I can already feel it just doing this here. Feels nice. But one more time. Some shitty reps, but I mean, goddamn, I feel pretty good. Let's double check real quick. See what we can do for a nice pump up of the lats here. I think this should be fine. Just gonna do a cross side. You know, nice little burner for the lats here. Something like that. And round 2. There you go. That's about exactly what we wanted. Okay. Okay. Back at the spot. What are we looking for here? A little bit of biceps? Sure. Some good lats. For sure. Shoulders. All right. Worked out, so you can definitely see better today. Definitely feel pretty good. I mean, traps are up there too. The other thing to do is just to check the back outright, brother. And then that'll be it. I always tend to struggle with pulling off beaters like that. Yeah, it's just about this right here is big point pull-ups there. But, yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. I don't think I'll be recording my second leg day. At least not for right now. Man. We will probably get to that a little later when I have more time. You know. But for now, that's about it. I'll see you guys. And, well, I'm going to see you next. It'll probably be on the pull day. Or the first push day of the week. So, yeah. Until then, I'll see all of you later. So, you know what I'm going to say, right? Be kind of necessary. Peace.